What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Joel Culpepper Outdoors. I'm Joel Culpepper. This is Matthew Culpepper, my cousin. Y'all might remember a couple years ago we did one of these little video things in the car. It's actually in this same car. This Matthew's right, and I'm sorry about the camera. It's my phone, you know, because I'm so high tech and everything. But we're riding down the interstate, and yeah, it's not a very smooth road. Let me see if holding it. Sorry, y'all. This might be a long video. I don't know. We're just kind of doing our own thing. I do remember. Good grace. Okay, there we go. That's better than it was. I do remember on last video, someone commented. I know who it was. I don't want to say his name. But I don't remember his YouTube name. He asked us if we would play Battlefront. Me and Matthew actually have been playing some Battlefront. We're working on getting some footage for you guys. Well, not for my subscribers, but for his subscribers.
I've got my own YouTube channel running. Nothing's on it right now. The software I've been using to capture the footage is acting a little wonky, and then the internet's being a little bit rough and letting it upload because it's a 15-minute video and it's all sitting on my computer, and the computer obviously runs on Wi-Fi, so it kind of ties my hands a little bit.
Yeah, so.
But when it's ready, I will be sure to let y'all know where to find it.
So we're actually driving right now. Let's see, we're coming up on Macon in the next little while. We just stopped at Buc-ee's because we're American and we're Southerners, and you guys know Southern Americans, we love gas stations apparently. So
White trash.
Man, don't say that. And there's an armored truck right there now. Tell you what. So really we don't have anything specific to talk about. We just thought, well, kind of impromptu thing. We got talking about a trip that we got planned in a couple months with our cousins, and one of my cousins, Austin, he's actually got a YouTube channel running. He wanted to record some podcasts for his YouTube channel. So when we do get that and we start getting some content there for you guys, we'll probably put some on mine. It might all go on his. Whatever it is, I'll make sure you guys know so you can go look at it if you're interested. But that's really about it as far as what kind of we needed to discuss with you guys. I know I am a fishing and hunting channel, you know, a lot of outdoor stuff, and past couple of years, you know, last year and this year, I haven't been able to put a lot up just because being so busy. I'm getting into my last year of college, and I'm probably going to wind up working at least part of the time. I'll be working full time, you know, 40 hours a week at the store while I'm still in school taking 15 hours. I don't know if I told you.
15 hours?
Yeah. Well, John asked, he's a guy I work for. I actually work at Fish and Tackle Outlet. Now, you guys know I talk about them a lot on the channel. Anyways, John runs a store, great guy, and they do a lot of fishing shows in the early part of the year, so January through March, maybe into April. But that first part of the year, that first quarter, they do a lot of shows. They did one in Pennsylvania, did one or two in Alabama, some in Georgia. I mean, they kind of do shows all over the place. And him and another guy works there, Greg, they're generally the ones running the shows. So they're probably going to leave me with the store and just kind of let me run it for, you know, however long at the time that they're gone. Yeah, no, we finally got to a smooth road. The first half of this video is just going to look awful for you guys, but maybe the audio's good. I'm going to go back and watch this. Audio's going to be like, the whole time. Yeah. That does give them the context.
People going to think we got Chewbacca in the truck or something.
Oh, my goodness. We're still, I reckon Ben's still working on that video I recorded to go up on the channel. It's going to go on our joint channel. We haven't been able to do too much for that because he's been real busy too.
That's real stuff.
But you remember that real life outdoors. You remember that big, don't say nothing about it, but you remember that real big fish I caught a couple months ago?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we're still working on getting that ready to put up for you guys to watch. I think y'all are going to enjoy it a lot when you see it. And I would have recorded a lot more videos between now and then, but Ben actually has my GoPro because he had pulled my card out, to get the information or get the video off so he could edit it. So I'm kind of high and dry as far as, recording stuff or recording fishing for you guys. I am going to be doing some solo fishing over the next month or two. I did my first little trip on Monday. I've been going to Cherry Lake down in Florida, North Florida. It's in Madison. If you guys are near that area, go check it out sometime. If you got a boat. If you're not going to fish from a boat, it ain't worth going to. Matthew knows I've taken him there a couple times. You don't have any place to fish from the bank.
It's a beautiful place.
It is a beautiful place, and there's some big old fish in that thing. Big fish are hard to catch unless you're specifically targeting big fish, and you're only going to probably catch a couple. You might catch 2 or 3 bass over 4 pounds. But they can get up. I've heard of one 13 pounds coming out of there. So you got some big fish in Cherry Lake. I've seen them up to probably 11, 12 pound myself. I think I caught one about 2 3/4, so right at 3 pounds, as big as I've caught. I had one break me off. That was probably about 4 or 5. I had another one actually come up and shook the hook out, and he was probably about 3 to 4 pounds. But I've hung some big fish in there. But I actually got someone coming in the store. I know Matthew don't know who I'm talking about, but you guys go to the MLF website and look up Lonnie O'Neill. He fishes a lot of tournaments. He's a pretty good tournament angler. He actually just caught a fish over in Eufaula at one of the MLF events. I think it was 9 pounds, 6 ounces, which definitely took big fish of the day. I think he won like $800 for that. And he said that he'd been working with his company, and they just made a new wacky hook. And it's a circle style hook. So I'm assuming you guys know what a circle hook is. You know what a circle hook is, don't you?
The only thing I can think of is a treble hook, and I know that ain't good.
Yeah, so a circle hook is kind of what it sounds like. At the end, you got the barb, and then the hook point comes up normal a little bit, and then it curves in. Yeah, he knows what I'm talking about. So it's a curve, or it's a circle hook, but it's made for wacky rigs. And I have missed about 40% of the fish I've had hits on with the wacky rig this year. And I've done all kind of different things. I've changed hooks. I've tried different kinds of hooks. Make sure that the hooks I have are nice and sharp. New hooks out of the package. And I still missed a lot of fish this year, unless I take and absolutely snatch them. So he's supposed to get me some of those to try out, and if they work good, I'll make sure that I get it up here for you guys to see, and so you guys can get some and try them out too, see if you like them. Me and Matthew did go fishing this year once. Went up to a private pond in Moultrie, and found out on that particular trip that we do not have permission to fish that pond anymore. So we did get one more good day out of it. I think you caught one, right?
Yeah.
Matthew was piloting the boat. This was the first time actually running the boat. Of course, I don't have an outboard, just a trolling motor, but it was his first day doing that. So he got one fish. That was a big milestone for him. Just running the boat is something big to learn. I can't remember how many I caught. You have a guess?
5 or 6.
Oh, I caught more than 6. In that last little stretch, I caught 5.
Well, that's got to put your
4 or
number up.
5.
That's got to put your number up close to 10.
I think I was about 12. I think I was between 10 and 12 that day. And it started off kind of rough, but we made it work.
Well, it did take me a while to figure out how to activate that motor, so that's probably why it took us so long.
Yeah, Matthew's up there, man, your motor's a piece of junk, man. Look at that, there's some deers. I had 4 deer right there. One of them looked like it might have been a buck.
Yeah, well, I did call his motor a piece of junk. He's not lying about that.
Yeah, it's fine.
The problem I was having is that I had the boots I was wearing. They were boots. You don't get a lot of.
The boots I was wearing was boots, man. I tell you what, them boots was the bootsiest boots I've ever booted on my foot.
Well, with a boot,
Yeah.
the bottom of it doesn't flex very well. So I had to hit this little pressure point close to the front, and there was times I'd have to turn it and say, I can't turn the thing to.
Yeah, it is a learning curve.
I was
with
screwed
those.
up.
Oh, look, the lights finally came on.
Oh, now it's How's the ride, boys?
So we got it figured out. We made it work. We had a lot of fun. Well, I had a lot of fun. I hope
We had a lot of fun.
Okay, there we go. And we've actually got another fishing trip planned where we're going to go to Cherry Lake. If you're still down to go, that August 10th, I think we're gonna go. Meet and greet, guys.
Wait, we ain't gonna be able to go on August 10th though.
Why?
Because we're going to Deep Sea.
Or maybe it's the 11th. No, because we had to leave on Friday to go there, and we got Thursday, but we ain't got nothing to do.
Oh, so we going fishing that day?
I thought that's what we were gonna do. I'm gonna go fishing.
We'll worry about it later.
I'm gonna go bass fishing.
I may have to go to work that day. Just to make
I thought you were
hours.
gonna take off the whole week.
I thought I was, but I got 35. I will have 35 hours of PTO that week. By the time that week rolls around. So,
Well, I think that'll be fine.
well, sorry about that.
Well, I'm going fishing. How about that? I'm going fishing because I'm special. Anyways,
Yeah.
I was actually supposed to work tomorrow. Well, I don't get tomorrow off. We're going up to a little youth meeting right now. Well, I ain't got to worry about it because this video will go up when we get home or after we get home, so we're good.
Yeah.
Well, we probably got another 2 hours driving to
At
the
least.
hotel.
Yeah. It's probably closer to 2.5 right now because we're technically not even making yet.
Oh, see, it's 8:45, so it's gonna be probably 11 o'clock by the time we get checked in the hotel room. What time's the service tomorrow?
I had to check my messages. I want to say it's around 10.
How long it takes to get there from the hotel?
20 minutes tops.
They have to leave probably about 10:30 then. Or you say it started at 10,
Yeah, it started at 10.
and then about 9:30. I might need to get continental breakfast in the morning
Yeah, I was
okay.
hoping to go to Team B&B, but
then. Or sleep late and then just go there on the way.
Yeah. Well, we can go
Might be
through the
the best
drive through
thing
there. Or honestly, we can go in and walk through, and they'll still get you through quick.
Yeah.
They're good people there.
Well, you can't tell. I knew it was inevitable. It was inevitable. Oh man.
Just put that.
It's gonna do it again.
Don't make people dizzy. Put it on the blooper reel. It's because we're going around this curve. It's that centrifugal force. Okay.
Alright, so this is a little bit better right here. Alright, so how long you give it before it falls? You know what, okay, let's try this. So youth meeting. Am I right, guys?
Yeah, this church we're going to, this is the church I went to for the 3.5 years I went to school up in Athens, Archers Grove. Any of y'all that ever go up to North Georgia, there's a lot of good churches to the east of Atlanta around Athens. There's 2 to the west of Athens. I think a lot of them that I know of are to the east. But there's a lot of good holiness people around that area. I can vouch for them.
So this was kind of a last minute thing for. I think I knew Matthew was going, and I wound up working enough this week that John told me to just take tomorrow off. So that's why I'm here, of course. If I didn't go or didn't come up here with Matthew,
Well, they finally finished construction on this road.
yeah, I probably would have gone fishing in the morning. So
They did.
Well, actually, no, I probably wouldn't have because it's Memorial Day weekend, and out there at Cherry Lake, man, ain't no telling how many people's gonna be out there.
Big partying.
Yeah, they ain't gonna be fishing. They gonna be out there drinking and trying to flip my little John boat over.
You ain't gonna be able to do dinner squad.
Yeah, I still ain't got a bass boat. They flipped my little John boat over without even trying. Them boats they put out such big waves. I do actually have some good news. Hopefully this is going to wind up being good. I talked to one of my frequent customers in the store, and they're actually having a tournament. The Georgia Boys Bass Club's having a tournament over at Lake Seminole in July, and I asked him if he was going to have someone in his boat that day, and he said he didn't know. Anyways, if he ain't got somebody in his boat on that day, I'm gonna be fishing the tournament with him.
I hope you guys ain't got vertigo.
But, oh, look at that! Look at that, y'all! Look at that! Well, no, you can't even see it over the rail. You get up high. I don't know if y'all got that. There's a little river right there that we just went over. It might be another. Is this another one right here?
No. You can go see from here.
Milledgeville. We're going to Milledgeville. Well, I was gonna turn and say y'all. Man, I remember these Apple phones you used to could take and hit a button and flip the camera around, use record, and that was a lifesaver. Is that? Yeah, I had that on my 8 because that's where I started making videos.
Tap the screen to see.
Yeah, look, see, there ain't nothing on
Well,
there.
just tap the screen and my show.
Look, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Never mind.
Yeah, see?
Excuse me.
Well, I done tried all this, man. So, cut the two rednecks trying to figure out how to use a phone. Hello, red lights. We got a Chevrolet Silverado Custom in front of me from Butler and Jones County, Georgia. And I ain't gonna read the license plate. You're welcome for that.
Respect.
That's gonna be out one of my subscribers. Oh! Oh, there goes the jerky. No.
Hey, don't worry about jerky. It's in a bag. It'll be fine.
This is pandemonium.
No, this is Krispy Kreme.
Man, can we stop Krispy Kreme?
Not now.
Fooey.
It's too dark, man. I don't trust this side of town.
We don't trust this out of town. Man, it's our Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, they closed.
Yeah, they is closed. Oh, well, I tried. Oh, look, there's a Wendy's. Good Bite. I don't know if I ever had one of them at Wendy's. Wendy's are good when you on a budget like me all the time. You know, you want to get something cheap, something fast, or something that's actually edible, you go there. If you want absolute garbage, you go to McDonald's. Overpriced garbage at that.
Yeah, people that go to McDonald's, they go because they got no other option.
Some people that's like, oh, McDonald's, man, that's the way to go.
They ain't never had good food.
No, they had never had no good food. Oh, look, there's the jerky.
Beef jerky.
Hot and spicy.
Yep. It's Bucky jerky.
Bucky jerky.
That's from Bucky.
Yeah, I have a piece of Bucky jerky.
It's good jerky.
Yeah, a piece of Bucky jerky.
There.
Look at that. Now I got this. Yeah.
It's got a decent bit of heat to it, but I'd argue it's just good flavor. Oh, these ain't gonna survive tonight.
I have some beaver nuggets in the back.
If I don't tear through the rest of these tonight, I'm gonna tear through them tomorrow. These ain't gonna survive. Ain't gonna last.
They will perish.
It's already dead.
R&R Tire Express.
No, we good. I just filled up the air on my tires yesterday.
I watched you do it.
Yep. Checked all 4 of them. Didn't want nothing popping. Don't want nothing popping, boys. Because this car done served me well for about probably 6 years by now. 5 or 6 years.
I ain't got 97,000 miles on.
Right, when I was up there in Athens, I never went nowhere. I'd come home for every 1 to 2 months, and that was it. Never went nowhere.
Truth. Burger King.
I'm the king of burgers.
Comment below if the Burger King is truly the king of burgers or if there's another Burger King that goes by another name.
I've done told you where the best burgers are. It's that place inside the Memphis Pyramid. I know you hadn't
That's
tried
right.
them. I know you hadn't tried them yet, but take my word.
Tom Mart.
When you
It's not Tom Mart. I'm not kidding y'all. It's a place called Tom Mart.
But when we go to the Memphis Pyramid, we are getting some of those burgers. I think they're called Wahlburgers from Mark Wahlberg or something.
Wahlburgers.
Yeah, that's what it's called. You pay for them burgers, but you get your money's worth.
That's what I find out with food. We go back by Buc-ee's on the way home. I'm gonna get me one of them brisket sandwiches, I reckon. And then that, y'all, them things expensive. You're talking about, I'm over here looking at a Ford Raptor and my phone just gives up the ghost again. Oh man, look at it. It looks kind of like home. Look at that.
I really hope your viewers don't get motion sick. They're gonna have a time.
Yeah, I'm sorry guys. I reckon I'll just go and hold it from there.
They're gonna have a time.
Oh look, y'all, Jake's fireworks.
Where? Oh.
I'm sorry, Jake's firework. The KS is gone out.
You're missing the X.
Missing the X.
Yeah.
Walmart pickup, Cato, City Gear, Dollar Tree, GameStop.
GameStop.
All that good stuff.
Yeah, all the good stuff.
Except for Cato and Walmart, and City Trends, and all them other places. And GameStop.
Hey.
And GameStop, they dropped off. Man, they ain't worth 2 cents now.
Well, most of their stuff is actually moving online now.
I know.
They're turning it into more like Amazon.
That's the only way they can support it now, which is sad because I'd much rather just go somewhere and buy it than have them ship it to me.
Yeah. Well, they keep the stores up because they kind of act like a warehouse for the games that they have, and then the used games that they can resell. That's where they keep them.
Yeah. I don't know whether they'll be able to get used games. Though. If people send them in, or
Yeah.
it's going to be hard to get people to send them in. Well, guys, I know this is. I reckon it's been kind of long, but it's shorter than I wanted it to be because I know we got a lot more we can talk about on here. But this is just kind of me and Matthew rambling, of course. But it's getting dark, and I can see in the camera the quality's dropping a lot. So I'm gonna cut y'all off here.
We'll have something to talk about next time.
Yeah, we'll try to get us something else and sit down and talk a little bit more about.
How about to give them a sneak peek of what we talk about next time?
No, we're not.
Okay.
No, y'all can wait. Y'all wait this long between videos from me. Y'all can wait a little bit longer. So, anyways, y'all guys stay safe, stay in the outdoors. God bless, and we'll catch you on the next one.